Sponsored by dbrand. Now with even more skin variations to choose from, customizing the look of your phone is just one click away with dbrand.com. I can't like the Manatech. I try, but I can't. But I gotta tell you, people, I'm excited. Let me tell you, just like that. Woo! Oh my goodness! Right there. Woo! Feels good. Feels good. People, there's a reason why I'm late to the game with this. There's a reason why I've waited this long. There's a reason why I'm wearing this hat tonight. By the way, Google sent this to me when they sent me the 4A. And it goes really good with the socks I got from Drew Lips, which was pretty cool. Listen, people, it's a special evening. Let's light this up. There we go. Let's get that going there. Let's get some nice, maybe some nice little blue action. You can't really see it, but there you go. All right, people. So here's the Pixel 6 Pro. Pixel 6 Pro with the teardown skin from dbrand. And this is the new one, the Pixel 7 Pro. Look at this camera. I've said this from the start. Ever since they came up with this new design, everything with the 6 series and everything, this camera is just like, take pictures, take video, take all the pictures for it. That's what it's screaming at you. Total Nexus vibes. Am I right? People that know, am I right? I think I'm right. You know I'm right. People, full disclosure, I've only watched a handful, I think only 3 actual unboxing videos. Those creators know who they are. I've shared their videos. I've watched probably twice as many reviews. Big creators, small creators, people in between, whatever, right? Some of the coolest reviews have been people from that are not typically in the tech niche and whatever. I have something on my glasses that's really bugging me. Anyway, so it's kind of hard when you got these. Anyway, so it's been interesting. I've been trying to I don't have expectations, whatever. And really, when you break down the Pixel 6 Pro versus the 7 Pro on paper, there are not a lot of huge differences. In fact, I believe Google used the word refinement 3 or 4 times during their initial presentation when they unveiled everything back in October. So yeah, very much a refinement. But I've been looking forward to this because my experience on the 6 Pro, I know I haven't done an official review on it, but I've more or less posted it, has been nothing but good. I know that a lot of people had problems, and it seems like a lot of those problems kind of got amplified. Whether you're into that kind of thing or whatever, I mean, it's up to you really. But I got to tell you, I've only really had a handful of problems with the 6 Pro. I think we all had issues with the fingerprint sensor. I think that's kind of a given. Apparently that's been fixed up where the sensor is bigger now in the 7 Pro. We'll be exploring that. I have, other than that, not a lot of issues over here. I've only ever had a couple, crashes, I guess if you want to call it, or slowdowns. Takes fabulous photos. All my apps seem to be working fine. No issues that way at all. No issues at all. No issues that way at all. What am I saying? Words. So I've had a good experience, and you guys know me. I would be vocal if I was having issues. I would be very vocal, right? Now, let's take care of a little more housekeeping as well. I bought this myself through my carrier, and that's one of the reasons why it took me so long to get this device, because my term contract, if you want to call it that, they don't call it a contract anymore, they call it an agreement here in Canada, was coming up, and my carrier, who I go through, my dude, Rico, hey bud, knew that there were some good deals coming up during Black Friday week, and this is the week. So he's like, come on down, grab this, and then I said, hey bro, can I keep this while I switch over? Because you know how, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm super, anal when it comes to going from phone to phone. I don't just plug in the thing and then swap. I like to actually individually download and maybe go through my app list again and go, okay, do I need that again? Do I not need that? Make sure that all the photos are showing up and things like that. I'm just super attentive. I'll probably spend about 3 hours tonight, 3 or more hours getting it set up. I'm totally into that. And he's like, yeah, man, do that. So the fact that I have both these devices and I don't have to drop this off until on Monday, I don't have to drop this off for almost a week. So 6 days. I'm going to have time between the 6 Pro and the 7 Pro, put together some content for you guys for over on Zak Talks Pixel, and lots of comparisons, the kind of comparisons I want to do kind of with a Canadian flavor, but it will be relevant for all of you. It absolutely will be relevant for all of you. So I am looking forward to this. I got the deal I want. And speaking of deals, Americans, my American brethren and sister and people and whatever, you guys got some killer deals down there in the United States right now. I can't believe it. People were messaging me today saying, check out these deals and everything. And I was like, yeah, that's USA only. I think you can get the 7 for it's almost to the point where they'll give you money to buy the Pixel 7. It's crazy, the deals you guys are getting down there right now. And even here in Canada through the carriers, we're getting some good deals. It seems like things have really taken off this year with the 7 series in terms of deals for this Boxing Week and whatnot. So definitely keep your eyes on things. Check with your carriers, check on those trade-ins, check on, extra data, whatever, through your carriers and things like that. Take advantage this week if you have your eyes on these devices. That goes for the 6A, 7, and the 7 Pro. So, that being said, let's dive into the chat. We're going to say hello to the people. This is how we do the live stream over here. Appreciate everybody showing up tonight. By the way, last night's live stream, in terms of people re-watching it, watching the replay, is one of my most popular live streams, and that's because of how popular people have been with the Bzzz network, the Hive social thing. So thank you to anybody that's gone and watched that. If you're still interested in learning about Hive and whatnot, I broke down those chapters as well as I could. Fire that off to your friends and family if you think they'll be into Hive. I've had a good time over there. It's kind of refreshing starting over, and it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see who has joined Hive within the last 24 hours. That kind of suggested that they wouldn't, but now they're there, and it's just kind of funny to me and everything like that, right? But yeah, here we are. Anyway, we're talking about the Pixel 7 Pro. We're gonna be opening this up now. Full disclosure, I did already take the lid off just to make sure that nothing was broken. I had to do that before I left the store, because I've done that before, where I picked up a phone, got home, did a live unboxing or tried to film something, and the phone's broken. I've had that happen actually twice. So I did have to open it, but I haven't done anything else with it. It's been killing me. All right. Gonna take a sip of my tasty beverage, and then I'm gonna dive into the live chat here. I see you people. I see the names. I see you people. I see you all. Yeah. and we'll talk here. So we got TechWare. How you doing tonight? Jason C, Mitch, how you doing? Don Coven's one of our channel members. If you want to become a channel member, click that join button. It's also a pinned comment there in the chat. You can go ahead and click that. And for some reason, I don't have my live chat up here and refreshing. There we go. So appreciate Don Coven and the other channel members. Gianos says, as usual, Brian B. Colon, what's good? How you doing, man? Glad you're here. Clint Neely just got in from work. Hope everyone is thumbs up. Clint. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there a BuzzFeed article saying this is insulting? No, listen, I'm Gen X. This is what we do. This is what we do, man. Okay, seriously, come on. Alan Mobley, it's not a competition. I got my 14 Pro a few weeks ago. Exactly, and I actually put out a tweet about this, kind of related to this, just before the show. A good friend, a very good friend of mine, once told me, only you can do a ZAK review. Only you can do a ZAK video. And I've always taken that to heart, and I've always referred back to that when, let's be honest, especially in the tech niche, being some of the, whether you're some of the first content creators with information, getting devices early, things like that, that's a healthy thing, and it helps out your channels and your progression and whatnot a lot. However, if you can break out of that mold and do things that other people aren't doing, deeper dives, showing other things, doing a lot of help videos, education, entertaining, there's absolute value there, especially when it comes to evergreen content. Because not everybody picked up a 7 or 7 Pro or even a 6A back in October. A lot of people are picking them up this week. So they're going to be looking for that information. How do I turn this off? How do I turn it on? What does this do? What does that do? How do I register this? I'm looking forward to showing those people what they can do with their devices. Tech Free News, how you doing? Black color looks good. Are you talking about this? You're talking about the phone. Okay, listen. So like my carrier only has the one color, unfortunately. But I'm most likely going to be putting a D brand skin on there. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not a big fan of bulky cases, although I will be doing case reviews and whatnot. But I'll most likely be putting a D brand skin on there, and I've got my eyes on a couple one. By the way, did you guys see the preview or like the tease for the Damascus skins coming back from D brand? Oh my god, they're like purple and blue and everything. I retweeted one of the pictures today. Beautiful. I should share it over on that other network, Hive. I know it upsets people when you talk about it, but I'm having a good time over there. Let's take a look here. Glad I made a show. There you go. So I don't know how you pronounce this. Is it Zalia? Never owned Google phone. Super excited to hear your take on it. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. I hope it's pronounced Zalia. If I get it wrong, please put it in the chat. Let us know. But welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Thank you. Alan says here, I think Pixel phone problems are amplified. Oh, dude, they totally are. LG will definitely tell you are. LG was the whipping boy for a while, and I hate using that term, but let's be true about it. I think every brand, especially Apple, gets their time and everything. But I felt like a lot of the criticism. I mean, criticism is criticism. I think brands take that to heart anyway, as long as it's delivered properly. But I felt like a lot of the criticism for the 6 series, the 6 and the 6 Pro were so amplified and just like it was just the vocal minority, just right? And like I brought to attention the issues I was having with the fingerprint sensor over on ZAKsTechLife. By the way, the link is down below. If Pixel stuff is your game, subscribe. Regular videos going to be starting up definitely tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll record tonight or tomorrow, and we'll get a video out there for sure. Definitely using some of this footage. Genosis, resident Canadian over there in British Columbia, $300 Canadian off the 7 Pro on Google Store CA. Dude, it's awesome deals. Awesome deals. You always set up as a new device. So Don does the same thing as me, where he just he doesn't do the transfer. Now Google definitely makes it very easy if you're switching from an Android to Android or Google or whatever, to switch all your information. Tonight with you guys, I will only be logging in with my email just so I can get up and running, get the camera going, take a couple photos around here with you guys live, and then I'll show you guys what those photos look like on here. In fact, I'll take photos with both the 6 Pro and the 7 Pro, and we can do a little bit of comparisons here in the studio live. We'll use the night sight and everything. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Okay? Yes, exactly. Trade-ins can stack. There you go. We're almost done these comments, and then we're going to dive into things. I do setup as new with the exception of using a launcher on my imports where I do a restore. Yeah, that makes sense with the imports, especially when they have kind of weird software. Absolutely, Michael Pepper. And welcome to the show. Glad you're here. All the ads I see are about the Pro. Of course, man. Of course, because they always have to, you know, I think the value one is that definitely the 6A. I think anybody that's just looking for basic and they want to have a great camera and just, you know, they're not crazy nerds like us, crazy geeks and nerds. The 6A is the way to go. And then, I mean, I think the 7 is probably the best of all worlds and everything. You're going to get the telephoto with the Pro. You guys know that. I mean, that's the major difference between the Pro and the regular is the telephoto. This is obviously bigger. This has the curved edges, bigger battery. And that's basically it. Those are kind of your major differences there. Otherwise, your main shooters and your wide shooters are the same. And I believe they're very similar to last year's devices as well. There's not a lot of difference, okay? Michael says, Mint Mobile 7 Pro with 12 months unlimited for $679. It's $100 less than the 7 through them. Oh, wow. That's really good. Greetings from Sweden. We got Dennis Carlson. How you doing? So Zayla says she found me through Vine. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm glad. That's awesome. Did I say Vine? Hive. Wow. Did I say Vine? Wow. I said Vine. In fact, twice on 3 different occasions last night when I was supposed to say Hive, I actually said Mastodon. If you go back and watch the replay. Is this guy drunk? No, he's just dumb. All right. So Clint says him and his daughter Savannah are watching, so there will not be any swearing. There will not be any questionable language tonight. I'm gonna button that up, especially since I know that my daughter's been watching lately. Dad, you swear a lot. Oops. We want a live reaction to a broken phone. I actually might have some footage on that, like behind the scenes from a couple of years ago. Anyway, gonna keep it going through here. Okay, so close. It's Zalia. Zalia. Did I get that right? Zalia. It's a pretty name. It's a Z name, a Z name. I mean, depending on where you are. I like it. Approved. Zalia. Okay, perfect. I like it. There you go. All right, going through here. Tech Freenie says, just broke 2.5 weeks ago with the 14 Pro Max Black. The verdict is I'm pleased with it. There you go. Good phone. There you go. Okay, I got the happy face from her, so we're good to go. And I think that's about it. That's it. You guys are all talking with each other. That's great. I love it. All right. Zalia, should we get into this? Of course we should. Shut up and stop talking. Get into it. All right, people. First of all, I need to clear things off here because there's a whole bunch of action going on Hive, not Vine, Hive. People, we're watching you live. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's clear that out. All right, we'll put this back down here, and we're gonna. Oh, wrong camera. Let's. Where are we? There we are. Pixel 7 Pro. I don't think there's anything on the back. I was getting nervous showing the backs and stuff like that, but yeah. Let me see. I can show you. I think I'd show you guys this right here. So Pixel 7 Pro, 5G sub 6, 6.7 inches, 128 gigabytes, Obsidian. Went with the smaller model. I have been fine with 128 lately with all my devices. This will be my 3rd or 4th device now that I've had that's 128 gigabyte. So I'm good with the cloud storage and clearing things out when I need to. I've only ever had to do that once when I was in Vegas last year for CES, and I took a ton of pictures with this. Came back to Canada, had to clear it out, then just re-download photos that you want to share and stuff like that. So there you go. Not your typical man. Hello, sir. Just stopping by to say have a great stream. I like your hat and your background. Very nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Sepian. I don't know Canadian said Zed. Must have learned about your culture. I'm possibly pumping to Christy Crew. There you go. Yeah, we call it Zed up here, not Z. And a Chesterfield is a couch. And the beaver is a glorious animal. There's a whole rant about that. Look up Joe Canadian on YouTube. You'll just see what I'm talking about. It's a beer commercial. It's hilarious. Zed. Yeah, 120 is fine. I think 120 is perfect for everybody. That's good. Can you imagine going back to 64? Anyway. I don't want to hit this keyboard by accident, so we'll just put her there. We'll leave this there. We don't need the knife, but it does look good. And we're going to get into this. All right, Pixel 7 Pro. Nothing on the bottoms. There's some SIM information on this end. I'm not going to show you guys. Very clean, as we can see here. These cameras mean business, man. Let me tell you. No, Zach, I will call it Zed. I try to, but I got a majority American audience here. Anyway, you guys know that there's 2 poll tabs here. You normally poll. So I want you guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this on camera like this first, and then I'm gonna let you guys hear this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pause this. I want you guys to hear this. We're going ASMR here. Check this out, okay? Listen. Isn't that a great sound? Let's just don't drop it. Let's do it one more time. My wife said, she said, "Are you gonna let people listen to that?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I'm gonna let the people listen to it." All right. Gonna get into here. All right, Pixel 7 Pro. So yes, like I told you guys earlier, I took this off. I had a quick peek to make sure it wasn't broken, and then I put the lid back on. That's all I've done. All right, so this is the what do they call this? Obsidian. So one thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take the dbrand off of this so we can compare the grays. I think they're pretty much the same. I have to when I trade it in. So yeah, Zach is a kid in a candy store. You darn right, buddy. You darn right. You tell Tina that the ASMR pays the bills with some people. Let me tell you about ASMR channels. Let me tell you, like I've told you guys this before. I watch ASMR. I listen to ASMR. It helps me relax. It helps me sleep. And no, I don't listen to the weird ASMR. It's mostly tapping and stuff like that that relaxes. Anyway, don't knock it. ASMR is popular. Let me tell you. All right. So we will put you here for now, and inside you guys can see you get your booklet here. Inside here will be I can feel it, the hard piece in there. There's the SIM injector in there. This is your OTG tool here, so you can do your transfers and whatnot, and then a USB-C to USB-C cable. No charger in the box, but that's okay. You guys know I have options through Nomad and other brands and whatnot. So let's for such a big desk, I'm running out of room really quick here during this. All right, let's put that there. All right, that's gorgeous. Now, in terms of weight, I think it feels heavier. Let me try a different hand here. I think it feels heavier. I know that it is a little bit wider. If you actually look at it on paper, it's a little bit wider, and it looks... I think it's shorter. I could be wrong. We will definitely look at the specs, though. All right, so... I'm not a screen protector person, people. That camera, look at that camera, man. I think it's just big and it takes pictures. I'm not a screen protector person. It's cool that they kind of put some layout here. Get your power, volume up, volume down on the side here. These definitely feel like they're sticking out more than my 6 Pro. The power button on my 6 Pro is definitely more... I don't even know what the word you want to use is. It definitely feels like it's pushed in a little bit more. Definitely feels like that. Definitely. This could be just because it's a new device. And then the SIM is over here. Okay, so anyway. And should I do this with the mic? I don't think it'll make any sound, but there it is. And that's the cleanest it ever will be. That's the cleanest it'll ever be right there. All right, let's go ahead and power it on. I can't imagine that the boot animation is going to look any different. Let's go ahead and power us on. So, powered by Android. Got the Google logo there. Ooh, that's different. Just a sec. Oh, that's right, because I did turn it on at the store initially. Okay, so connect to mobile network if you have a SIM card inserted. That's right. As soon as I put my SIM card in this, it's going to restart and basically lock the phone to my other phone here. Geno's has asked, what am I doing with my 6 Pro? This has to go back as part of the trade-in deal with my carrier on Monday. So my carrier's been cool enough to let me have both for a while. My buddy Rico there. So it is going back. It is going back. All right, so let's just switch cameras over here. So I gotta pop my SIM in this. We're gonna do that, and this should do a restart is what it should do here. Okay, and I don't know if it's like this in the United States or whatever, but here in Canada, all devices are unlocked. But by putting my SIM in here, it basically confirms to my carrier that I have the device and it's locked to my account, although the device is technically unlocked. So if I ever did a reset, I could sell it. But it basically protects the device on my account. Okay, so got the animations there and away we go. All right, so I should have grabbed a SIM ejection tool and put it off to the side before this, because I really don't want to pop the one that's in the box here. But I think we will. I think we will anyway. So let's go ahead and. No, there's no eSIM up here yet in YTOM. Yeah, I've heard about some of the problems people had. So yeah, the SIM ejection tool is right here. By the way, side note about that, if you're an American and you're looking to get a device from Canada because it has a physical SIM still, definitely do a deep dive into the specs of the device. So this Pixel device will not have, my understanding is it doesn't have the same sort of antennas as devices you can find in the United States. That's especially true with iOS devices, with Apple devices, from my understanding. So just be really careful if you do that. I know that you can probably get a great deal because of the exchange rate and everything like that. But just be aware that you may handcuff yourself and not get the same sort of coverage that you're used to and everything like that. So definitely look into that. Don't just bring a device in and assume it's going to be the same, okay, because of the antennas and whatnot. That SIM tray, Genosis says. Okay, so I don't even know what the power levels are. It looks like about 50% or so. So I definitely could skip this, but I don't want to because I know later on it's gonna give me heck. So who is calling me? Should I take this phone call? It's a spam phone call. Should I take this live on the show? Should I take this? Suspect this. I can't believe my phone's actually ringing. Oh, it's okay. They already hung up. I was purposely delaying. Let's clear all that. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the SIM out of the 6 Pro. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. And yeah, my SIM's underneath. So go ahead and grab that. All right. So go ahead and pop this back into the 6 Pro. And I'm seeing your comments, guys. I'm seeing your comments. Ask them if they want to join ZAK Pack. They'd be like, what? All right, let me just go ahead and pop this. So this SIM tray should be the same. So yeah, it's going to be this way around. So the SIM's going to go that way up. I'm just going to do this off camera because I don't want the number to be seen. All right, so there's our SIM. And we'll go ahead and pop it in there. Okay, just make sure we nice and even. And okay, so now it wants me to connect to a Wi-Fi network. It's always interesting to see the different. I don't know who these. So there's ZTT net. There's my network right there. So let me just go ahead and log into this. Oh, the keyboard. Go ahead and do that. And I'm probably going to get a message on my 6 Pro saying a new device. We're going to check for that. No? Ah, here we go. Pixel 7 Pro has joined. So we'll go ahead and Just make sure that's allowed. All right, good. All right, cool. So that's loading up. We'll put our sim back over here. All right, so here's the part where copy apps and data. I'm gonna say don't copy for now. I'm gonna do my own manual re-downloading and all that kind of stuff, okay? Yeah. And we'll just let that do its thing here. Let's go. I'm gonna let that do its thing while I go into the chat here. See what you guys are saying. It still says checking your info. All right. So now it wants me to sign in with my Gmail, and to do that, I don't know if I have to allow it on this phone or if I need to end up using my Titan key. Which, by the way, people, if you don't have a physical Titan key or an app, you need to do this. Okay, on your Google accounts, especially if you're a creator, please. So I'm gonna do this, and also check my phone because I don't remember what my password is because I usually use the biometrics. So give me a second here. By the way, use a password manager, please, people. Please use a password manager. All right, password manager. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're good. We're good, people. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in with my Google account, and we'll get things rolling here. All right. Okay, so next. And it's probably it's either gonna ask for the Titan key. Okay, so I can't show you guys because it shows my password, but it's asking me two-step verification. Choose how you want your security key. Use the security key with Bluetooth. Use security with NFC. Use security key with USB. So I'm going to be using my Titan key and just plugging that in the bottom, and away we go. So what you do is you just select USB with the key. You take the key, and again, I can't show you guys this because my email is on here and other information. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. Allow it to access. I said yes. And I have to tap the gold pins. And it's asking me, okay, like who's using, it's asking me, let me just put it here, who's using the device? I'll be using the device. My child will be using the device. That's new. I've never seen that. That's really new. That's really new. Okay. So I'll be using it. Keep your account updated with this phone number. Yes, I'm in. I'm okay with Google having all the informations. It's again, it's asking me a bunch of information here. Okay, getting account info. So in the meantime, we will let that load. We will let that load. Okay, so now it's asking you. Okay, again, I can't show you guys this, unfortunately. It is filming up here though, so I can edit it out for my video. But it has my email address, and it says, you know, what services do you want turned on? So location, I've turned that on. Scanning, send user diagnostics. I always accept all this stuff. I don't have any issues with it here. Back up your device with Google One. Use your 2 terabytes of Google account access. So turn on. Yep. Limited warranty. Tap the country of your purchase to view the warranty for this device. This is interesting. This is different. Okay. So limited warranty. Tap the country of your purchase. I've never seen this before. This is interesting. So Canada English and close. Canada English. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Close. Okay, so next. Okay. Okay, now I got to set a pin. You guys have seen this. We're going to do the pin, and then we'll be doing the fingerprint. My Titan device is still plugged in here. It hasn't told me to unplug it, but I'm going to leave it in for now. So I'm going to put my pin in. And see here, we'll do a pin. Yep. Next. Gonna re-enter the PIN. Confirm. All right, here we go. Fingerprint unlock. We did this with the 6 Pro people, and we're gonna do it again. Okay, how it works. So for me, I'm right-handed, so I do my right hand and then I'll do my left hand, so I can pick up the phone with either or. Okay, so we're gonna do both here. Here we go. So, okay, keep in mind you're in control. More. Keep in mind. I agree. How to set up your fingerprint. The fingerprint sensor is on your screen. It'll capture the fingerprint on the next screen. So we'll hit next, and we'll touch. This seems a little bit faster already. Okay, so you have to change the position of your finger constantly. Sorry about the reflection there. I'm gonna purposely move my hand here a little bit. This already seems... Place the tip of your finger on the sensor. Ah. So it wants like just the tip. Okay, cool. Smarten up, Zach. Jeepers. All right, there we go. We're gonna do the edges. Okay, I think we're good. Fingerprint added. We're gonna add another. We're gonna do the left one now. Okay, we're gonna do the left one. So you just gotta make sure you lift it after every time. Okay. And I'm gonna purposely turn. Again, it wants the tip, just the tip. And we'll get the edges. There we go. And I think we're done. I can actually add another. I can actually scan my finger multiple times, but I think we're going to be good to go with that. All right, so that's good to go. Hit next. Face unlock. Oh, face unlock. I forgot that they added face unlock. Although, it's very interesting. Okay, so let's take a look here. So it says here, keep in mind if you normally wear eyeglasses, you can wear them. You can wear them during setup. Looking at the phone can unlock it even when you don't intend to. Your phone also can be unlocked by someone who can also be unlocked by someone who what? Looks like you, like the identical sibling or someone who holds up to your face. Interesting. Interesting. I normally wear a hat and everything, typical man, so I think we'll roll with it the way it is. So we'll agree. And okay, so I gotta hold this. Hold your phone at eye level. Okay, so it says hold at eye level. So start. Interesting. Okay, so it's very similar to that other company that does face unlock. At least it felt like it. I didn't have to turn my head around. I just tilted my face up and down, and away we went. Okay, so hit. It's asking me. Okay, it looks good. It says it's good. So we'll go ahead and hit done. Continue with setup. Keep on going with your device fully set up, or leave now and get a reminder to finish later. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'm gonna hit leave and get a reminder. So we'll go ahead and yeah, this is all the typical apps and everything normally that you would want that normally come with it. I normally hit yes. So we'll go ahead and hit okay about that. So it's all Google apps, right? So you got Translate on there, podcasts, Wallet, One, News, Docs. Yeah, we're good to go there. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah. So we'll go ahead and hit okay. And getting your phone ready. So we'll just go ahead and put this down. We're going to go through the chat. And then we will get back into it. Okay, so now... Wow, that was actually quick. Okay, well, because I skipped everything, right? Swipe to navigate in your phone. I'm used to the swipe navigations on the Pixel 6 Pro. I absolutely love swipe navigations. I can't remember which Pixel I first tried swipe navigations or they first came in. I want to say the 4 series. That's the one I remember And I remember thinking, this is cool because you can go back by swiping either on the left side or right side. You swipe up completely to, like, you know, get rid of things. And that's always, I've always liked that. I've always liked that. So swipe navigations, let's try it. Swipe to go home. So there we go. Nice. It says nice. Thank you. Swipe to go back. So I can go this side. Nice. Okay. You're so encouraging, Google. I love you. Swipe to switch. So up and then nice. Okay, done. All set. It says it's all set. Swipe up to go home. Ta-da! Look at that background. That's the default. It's one of the defaults. Just looks so familiar. All right. Pixel is now set up. So I'm going to turn on my photo. The first thing I always do is I always go into the photos and I confirm, you know, the account. Obviously, I'm signing with my main account here, and allow notifications. And we're good. Done. Okay, I'm going to let the phone load up the photos, and in the meantime, I'm going to go through the chat here. We'll let that load up. I'm going to go through the chat here. Then we're going to take some pictures around here. I'll put them in a folder, and then we'll compare between 6 Pro and 7 Pro. I don't think, honestly, we're going to see a lot of differences, but hey, let's see how things go. Now, did I put away my Titan key? No, Titan key's still in the phone, so we'll go ahead and unplug that. And the phone is a little bit warm right now, but I understand why, because it's loading up things. So we'll go ahead and put that Titan key away. And pieces of paper with passwords on it, which is probably the worst thing to do, even though I have them locked up in my vault, but whatever. Yeah. What am I missing here? If Zach taps his forehead, he will have found the G. Michael, it's a family show, buddy. Come on. All right, what did I miss here in the chat? What are you doing with your 6 Pro? I think that's where we kind of left. 7 Pro is 1 millimeter shorter and 0.7 meters wider. I knew it was wider. I knew it was a little bit wider, and I knew it was shorter. So I'm okay with it being shorter because that makes it easier with your thumb. That makes it shorter. There we go. Azalia says I'm sitting with the Pixel. I think she meant to say 7 Pro on my cat for free for trade. I've been considering a switch to Google for some time. Wait a minute. Pixel 7. Ah, there we go. There we go. Been considering the switch to Google from Samsung for a while. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we don't have the eSIM up here, or at least I don't think we do. I think there might be some people testing that. Go ahead, flex for the American. Are you talking about the SIM thing? Yeah. Wow, a lot of time went by. So that SIM tray, there we go. TechWare, okay, here. Haven't had to handle physical SIM in a few years. There you go. Yeah, that was when the phone call came. I should have answered that. Let's go through here. Good time hotline. I'm not sure what it was. It was like 22222. It was an instant spam. It shouldn't even gone through. It shouldn't even rang. So I'll have to definitely add that to the spam list. Don uses his YubiKey. Yeah, so the only reason YubiKey is one of the good ones as well, but I use the Google Titan key because I think I had enough credit on my account last year or a couple years ago, and I finally picked it up and everything. But I also use, in addition to this, I also use a software key for other apps and things like that require 2-factor authentication. So I literally only have that using my Google account and everything like that. But I definitely would recommend a Titan key or YubiKey for your Google accounts. Would definitely recommend you use a password manager. Please, people. You can use the free stuff. It's simple to use. But even then, the yearly cost on a lot of them is very reasonable. And then make sure you're using like an app that generates a key for logins and stuff like that. That's one of the things. That's why I have to sit down with this tonight to make sure I get all that kind of stuff transferred and everything like that, because I don't want to be locked out of anything by accident, right? My iPhone's YouTube app can act as a Titan key. So I actually get asked sometimes on the Pixel 6 Pro to unlock certain things, and I'm sure it'll happen with the other accounts and everything like that. I'll be adding there because I have 5 or 6 email accounts that come to my phone, in addition to all the other apps and everything like that, right? All right, almost done the chat here. Yeah, so I did it with the hat. So I guess I'll let you guys know how it goes, because I normally wear glasses during the day. I put my contacts in when I film Zak Talks Pixel because of the reflection, which I just haven't been able to get the right angle with my well, I don't know if you guys can see it here. I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, if you guys can see the umbrella here. So I put contacts in for that, and when I'm going out to different events and things like that, I'll pop the contacts in. But for mostly around the house, in front of the computers, on screens most of the day, I'm usually wearing glasses. So it made sense to scan with that. And I'm usually wearing a ball hat. I don't wear the Google toque all the time, except for when I'm filming stuff or you know, if it's related to stuff like that, right? So, what if the face unlock says a no thanks? There you go. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the swipe back is nice. Oh, Zach forgot to say happy birthday. One suggestion: stop coloring your beard to gray. You started to look like me. I asked my wife a couple weeks ago, do you want me to like start coloring this? And she's like, no. Okay, no problem. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And yes, I will stop coloring. I will stop coloring. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I love Baron Burton right there, Mr. Popcorn. Sorry it took so long to get to you here, but I'm glad you're here tonight. Glad you're here. I think if you don't tap the fingerprint sensor like MKBH did for Harvey seconds, you'll just be fine. Yeah. Always interesting over there with Marquez and whatnot. I mean, it is what it is. Remember the whole 60 hertz pixel 6a thing? I can't believe that the tech community made 60 hertz trend on Twitter. I was blown away by that. Normally it's a device, right? Normally it's a device, but the fact that we had 60 hertz trend, and it was for like 3 days. I couldn't believe it. The power of the Marquez. Let me tell you, people. My passwords are passwords. Lord Lars, what's the best charger watt for this phone? I would recommend you get the... I can't find it, but the 30 watt OEM Google one is good, or Nomad's new 30 watt transparent charger. Okay, we talked about this. I got links in other shows there if you want to help out the channel. It's an affiliate link. Nomad has all their stuff on sale right now, but this 30 watt transparent, it also comes in a space gray one, like a carbon kind of look and everything. These are great. I would say anything that's 30 watt or higher, because the device will regulate as long as it's a quality device. This right here is a 45 watt GAN from Anker. Just, you know, stick with 30 watt or higher, and with brands that you know. Yes, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you're getting the quality. You know it's not going to hurt your device. You're going to be good to go. There's outstanding customer service. Just, you know, Nomad, Anker, those are going to be two brands right there off the bat. I'm going to tell you, 30 watt or higher, and I think you're good to go. I think you're good to go. Even a 20 watt, but at 30 watt, I think you're good to go. You're good to go. And that's definitely one of the things we'll be testing and whatnot. So, you want the hat? So they sent this to me with the 4A when they sent me the 4A back in the day. You know, 3 years ago? Has it been 3 years? Wow, it's been almost 3 years. Yeah. They sent me this, and then I've also got some of their socks that another creator sent me, which is kind of cool. I like swag. Listen, if you're a brand and you got swag, send me the swag. Nomad has a pen. I don't know where it is. I think my kid stole it. But Nomad has a pen. I love that pen. It's like a titanium pen. It's amazing. It's a pen. I like swag. I like things. Okay? Send them to me. All right? Michael Peters said, Zach, I'd like you to test the Pixel 7 Pro, see if it lowers to 15 watt like the 6 Pro was known to do. Testing showed it would lower really fast on 6 series. Curious if that's changed. Michael, is that with or without adaptive charging turned on? Because I know when you have adaptive charging turned on, whether you're wireless charging or not, it can either, you know, can ramp up or ramp down kind of thing. So, but I will definitely remember to do that. That's why I'm leaving you on the screen here. So when I scan through and put my chapters in, I know to make a note of that. I will definitely make a note of that. Okay. And it should be interesting as well, depending on the charger. Oh, where's your comment? Anyway, Yeah, it should be interesting to see what kind of charger does that. Like if a 30 watt over here with this brand or a 30 watt with this brand, that could be interesting to test out as well. I've never done a lot of power testing, but I plan on going really deep with this device, really deep. So let's see how we're doing here. Oh, that unlock. Oh my God, the unlock is so much better. Okay, I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys this before I dive into more. Let me just let me get this off the screen here. I'm gonna leave Genos just smiling, just so I know. I just have a place marker here. Okay. Wow, that does feel better. I think it's bigger. Okay, so, did you guys see that? Did you see that? If you were here last year for when I did the 6 Pro, did you see that? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Okay, we're gonna lock, and then we'll just wake it up. I'm gonna push the button on the side here, and tap. Bravo. Bravo. Way to go, Google. Bravo. Hey, Google. You're awesome.
Awesome like a top corner one-timer.
Yeah, baby. We are back. Yeah. Sha. Okay. So we'll do it. Okay, so going over, flipping on my phone. Yes! It's so much better! It's so much better. This thing is... Dude, I can't go. I can't. Wow! Wow. Wow! I am impressed. I am duly impressed. Now, it hasn't been down for long enough, so we're going to purposely lock. We're going to unlock. It doesn't even feel like I barely touch it. Okay, let's just do another. Okay, let's do the other hand. Okay. Oh my God. Let's go. I am happy. Woo! Oh yeah, that's good. Woo! That is good. My kids are asleep upstairs. Sorry. That's woo. I know it seems. I mean, some people are looking from the outside going, "What is wrong with this guy?" First of all, lots. But second of all, if you know what we went through last year with the 6 series, damn man, damn, that's good. Clint, I apologize if I'm scaring your daughter. But man, that's exciting stuff. I'm so happy. I can make a whole video about that alone, showing last year and this year. That is awesome. Aditya, how you doing? I'm going through the chat here. Yeah, the 60 hertz thing was pretty silly, wasn't it? Anyway, going through here. Zach finally experienced speed from an unlocked hole. Finally, told you so, dude. Like even then, there's other brands out there. Like when I had the Realme here or the Xiaomi, Samsung's with the ultrasonic. They've even been better. Google's acknowledged this themselves. But for me to see such a tremendous change and improvement, it's night and day. Okay, hold on. So this is the 7. So hold on. This is the 7 Pro, right? Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and unlock. Okay. Let's grab the 6 Pro here. Make sure there's nothing. Oh, there's questionable things on here. Oh, I got a Google security alert. Give me a second here. I got to approve this. Yes, it was me. Done. All right, go ahead and take all these notifications off. Okay, cool. So this is the 6 Pro. Okay, you guys can see that 6 Pro. Okay, and Might be placebo effect. I don't know. Also, I have, as you can see here, it's already unlocked because of my location, but it's still, I can feel the registry. I can feel the thump, right? So it'll be really interesting when I pull the footage from last year when I did that live stream with the 6 Pro and comparing it to this right here. Here's the 7 Pro. 7 Pro, people. Okay, 7 Pro. And this is so awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that this is better. I am so happy. I can't even. Oh, I don't think there's anything else to do tonight. That is great. That is absolutely great. Let's go through the look at the fingerprints. I'm sorry, people. I can't wait to get my skin and put it on there for my cases. Yeah, going through here. Yeah, now I can never go back. I can never go back. There's no oops time. Well, I mean, it'll be interesting to try out. I normally leave, like you guys saw there with the 6 Pro, I normally leave the location unlocked. So when I'm at my address, at my home, the device is unlocked. So I don't have to really worry about that, even though out of habit, I still press. So I think I'll turn it off. I'll turn off the location unlock, the smart lock, on the 6 Pro for the next couple days here until I have to get rid of the 6 Pro. And really give me an idea. Yeah. Give Zach a cigarette and a glass of water. Dude, totally. Glass of wine. Yeah, there we go. Here you go. Did I sound like... I don't think anybody can. I came close, though. I didn't kill my throat, though. Yeah, exactly. Michael Pecker. Pecker? Wow. Sorry. Michael Pepper. Zach, another suggestion would be showing which launcher to use if you don't like being stuck with Google search bar, weather, time, So personally, I like the Google launcher. I'm okay with the bar DME down there, but I am a big fan. I paid for Nova a long time ago. I never thought about that, but yes, I will definitely, Michael, put like Nova on there. That's another good video to put on there on the Pixel channel. You know, and like I said before, people, and we will still talk about Pixel. We'll still be doing live streams over here. But all my Pixel content, pretty much after tonight, is going to be going over to Zach Talks Pixel. So if you're not subscribed, if you don't have your bell notifications turned on, please do that tonight. But only subscribe if you are into that kind of thing. The worst thing you could do for me is subscribe and not watch the videos. All right? Yeah. I saw something here. I think I missed it. There it is. Mike, sorry, I can't highlight it. It doesn't show up on. It does not show up on StreamYard here. But Don Coven, send your swag to Zach with a Z. Don Coven's been a channel member here for 25 plus months. So thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you for being a channel member and a supporter, Don. You've also become a really good friend. I appreciate that. Don sent me some like really good like Yeti Arctic or whatever the brand is. I'm not sure what it is. Like thermos mugs, and they're so good. They're so good. We use them all the time. The unlock is fast like a UFO. All right. Did I miss Trent coming in here? I apologize. We're getting excited about finger unlocks here, man. Let me tell you. Oh, be careful. Trent might turn me into a meme. Oh, I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it. I'll be taking clips from today. A new diamond tomorrow. There you go. You know, I think I don't have dirty fingers, man. My fingers were clean. Come on. You got invited to CES? That's awesome, LB. You're gonna have a good time with it, man. I'm not going this year. There's just I don't have anything lined up in terms of sponsorship or anything like that. I haven't really pursued it or anything like that. And I really want to just focus on, you know, the Pixel channel and everything like that going into the new year and everything like that. And obviously, you know, starting tonight and everything like that. So that's awesome. You know what's kind of funny about that is this is the first year for CES that they've said, oh yeah, you're media, because I'm like legacy. I've gone so many years in a row. This would have been my 5th year to CES, and in the past years I never quite met the requirements to be media. So the 1 year I get in and I could have a media pass. I've been invited to all these media events or everything. I'm not going. So it's kind of ironic. I still signed up and everything in case some sort of miracle happens and I get flown down and everything like that. Actually, I have enough aeroplane points to fly down and back. It's the hotel and food and everything. The costs have kind of gone back to regular Vegas costs, whereas last year it was a complete steal. Dry, not dirty. Excuse me, old man. I can unlock my Samsung with. I cannot unlock with dry fingers, so I don't. I always try to make sure my fingers are like, you know, like I'm a guy, right? I just wipe them off my, you know, if they're wet on my pants or shirt or whatever. That's definitely something I can test though. I can do that. I can, you know, dip my hand in some, you know, and definitely test it out. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine how much popcorn he'll be taking? I remember, so it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago that I did when I was at CES, and LB shipped me he actually shipped it to the Airbnb I was staying at. Just a ton of popcorn. In fact, I had to leave a bunch of it behind for my host, and she loved it. And it because of that popcorn and all the extra stuff that I got from CES, I was actually overweight by about 65 pounds, and it cost me like $85 extra to check my bag. But I did not regret it at all, because I came home, opened my bag, and my wife saw nothing but popcorn, and she loved it. So that was a good time. That was a good time. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, Albany, I'm glad you're going, man. Take lots of pictures. I know you're going to have a good time, and I know you're going to make some great connections and everything like that, right? So there you go. All right, people. Let's go back to this fingerprint. So happy. Okay. Let's just okay. And then yeah. I'm just so glad it works like right out of the box. Like right out of the box. I can't wait to pull that footage tonight from last year. Right out of the box. Boom. Jeez, I hope I saved it. I think I did save the footage. That's great. That is awesome. Okay, people. I am going to now take a couple pictures with the Pixel 7 Pro. And then with the Pixel 6 Pro, I'm going to put them into a folder, and then we'll bring them up on the screen here. So let's go ahead and launch that while using the app. Okay, so save location. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, here we go. So make sure there's nothing questionable. All right, and everybody smile. Oh, did this not turn? Oh, I need to turn on the auto rotate. The auto rotate is not turned on. There we go. I noticed that the numbers did not turn. There we go. Okay, so this is just regular point and shoot. I'm going to tap to focus. Actually, I'm not going to tap to focus. I'm just going to launch the camera. We're not using night mode. We are not using portrait. We're not using anything like that. This is going to be just a regular point and shoot. What size are we doing here? I'll show you guys this. We are going to go 4x3. The night sight is on auto, so if it kicks in, it kicks in. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, people. Okay, everybody smile. So I got a bright screen. I've got a light here. I've got the camera, and I've got my laptop here. So part of my screen, everything. So we'll just boom. Okay, picture is taken. And now we'll do the same thing with the 6 Pro. And hopefully get the same angle. Okay, again, I just launched the camera and away we went. So I'm going to go into my photos here. And both those photos should load up. Okay, and I'm going to put them into a folder. I like doing this. We're going to call this folder Pixel 7 Pro versus Pixel 6 Pro. Done. Okay. We got that folder made, and now I'll bring it up here to show you guys. Okay, and then we can continue taking pictures here. So, because there's other pictures in my phone, in my roll, I don't want you to see. All right. All right, and I'm gonna turn off the default because I don't want you guys seeing the location data. So that's 7 and that's 6. That's 7 and that's 6. Keep in mind, you know, I didn't take the pictures at the same time, but let me just share this with you guys. Okay, what is this? So 7, then 6. So 7, then 6. So that's 6 right there. So we'll go back. Close that off. All right, let me just share my screen with you guys here. All right. So that's the 6. That's the 6. There's the 7. 6. 7. I wasn't looking at the camera. Can't stop blinking. You guys are awesome. I think I blinked. You've got macro mode. Oh, Gino says that's right. So there's 6 and there's 7. 6 and then 7. I mean, I would be happy with either or. I can't honestly tell much difference. And I think that's what's going to happen with a lot of these photos, to tell you the truth. But I mean, it'll be interesting. So let's do a different mode now. Let's go and... Oh, here's a good test. So my lenses here are clear, like I don't have a frame. The frame stops here. Typically a lot when I do a portrait mode photo, and this happens with iPhones, it happens with Samsungs, it happens with everybody. If I do a portrait mode photo, this gets cut off, like it doesn't recognize unless I'm looking right at the camera. So I'm going to purposely turn my head, and I'm going to do a selfie. Oop. I'm going to purposely turn my head and do a selfie. There we go. With the portrait mode. So you guys can see here. This is, you guys can see here, it says portrait. Okay, portrait mode. So I'm going to do a selfie with my head turned. Okay, there's the 6, or sorry, that's the 7. And we will do the 6. Okay, so turn it around. And we'll go portrait, same thing. Okay. Both photos are taken. And it's asking me to update the app. So we do need to do some updates. So we'll add these 2 photos to the folder. And now we'll jump into that folder. It's the same software, so I can't see how it might be different, but we'll see here. So add the stream. All right, so actually give me a second here. Let's, I need to make sure I'm clear about which photos are which. So 6, 7. So 6. And 7, 6. Okay, so there's 6 right there. Okay, so let me show you guys this again. Sorry about that. It's a live show, people. It's a live show. All right. So, Google Pixel 6 Pro, selfie, portrait mode. This is the 6 Pro. Okay. And here is the 7. Okay, so the 7 did cut off here, but again, I don't think it's a fair test. Because like I told you guys, sometimes this can happen, sometimes it doesn't. If you guys look at this one here, we'll zoom in. You can see there's a little bit, just a tiny bit around the edges there of the glasses, right? And it's catching all the details. So again, this is the 6. Here is the 7. But again, like I told you, all phones have had this issue. I bet you if I retook this photo and turned a little bit more, it wouldn't happen. But interesting. Look at the blurring happen here on the 6 with the mic. Because again, I didn't take these photos at the same time. Put it on dark beard mode. Can you imagine if there was a setting? Man, that's awesome. So yeah, there's 7 and there's 6. Okay, there's 7 and the 6. So that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, so now Geonosis did mention that there is a macro mode. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, the cinematic mode. Oh, cinematic blur. I can't wait to try out the video. This is gonna be fun. They give you kind of. I like how they always give you these little tutorials. I think that's really helpful to most people that are to this you know, all this new stuff. That's great. Okay, cool. Modes, lens, panoramic. Let's see here, portraits, motion, long. Okay, yeah, I know about the long exposure, and then there's the action pan. That was a fun feature to work out with on the previous devices there, on the 6 Pro. Where is the macro? Is the macro just under the zoom, or is it just? If someone knows where the macro is, please let me know, because obviously I haven't played with this yet. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't seen a lot of videos out there talking about the macro mode. So let's see here. Cinematic, we got modes. So we got panorama, we got photosphere, we got lens. Portrait, motion, night sight. I don't see it. Or is it just kind of a default thing when you go into settings, enable? Okay, we're going into settings. Let's go, we'll do this together, okay? Macro kicks in when you're using the ultra wide lens. So I have to go, wait a minute, hold on. I have to go ultra wide in order to have the macro work? That sounds familiar. I'm not disputing it, but so more settings. Save location, camera sounds, Google Lens, social share, gestures, frequent face, device storage, advanced framing, auto macro. Camera uses macro focus automatically. See, it's right here, auto macro. When taking photos at a close range. If I hit the question mark, so here's a little macro focus. Take detailed close-up photos and videos. Move close to the object and watch as details come into focus automatically. Tap on the icon to turn on off. Focus on object as close as 3 centimeters. Interesting. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a picture of, we'll take one of the keyboard here. Why not, right? So it says here, again, if I go back to the macro thing, so take detailed photos. It doesn't say which lens to use, so I'm assuming you can just, it'll kick in with the camera, with the regular lens. So I've got the regular camera lens going here. So let's go ahead and get real close. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? Watch this, watch this, watch this. We'll do it with this box. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, it disappeared. If you look at my screen, you'll see like a yellow icon show up. Okay. Do you guys see that yellow icon kind of in the middle of the G? It's actually on the screen. You guys can see that? It's above the P now. That kicked in as soon as I got close. And that's your macro mode. That's really cool. I'm glad they made that auto. That's great. Okay, that's awesome. And as soon as I lift up and went away, it went away. So I'm going to get real close to the screen here. I'll get real close to the keyboard. Oh, there it goes. It kind of kicked in. You guys can see that little dot next to the J. And I would definitely recommend using a tripod or a stand with this. So we'll do that. Boom. Boom. Let's see if we can get purple here. Hold on. Waiting for purple. There we go. All right. All right, let's bring this up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that. That is impressive. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up on the screen here with the Google Photos folder here. Let's bring it up on the screen here. Someone asked me a question about the reliability. Cameron, there you are. Hey, Zach, how reliable would you say Pixel phones are? Would you say they are the iPhone of Google? I would say Google is Google and iPhone is iPhone. Two completely different ecosystems. I would say Google and Apple definitely have your privacy at... privacy is definitely a concern, and they've proven that through what they've done. So has Samsung. I would definitely put those three at the top. I definitely would. But it really starts with what you prefer using. People always ask me, what kind of phone should I get, Zach? What new phone is on the market? And the first thing I always ask them is, what do you like using? What do you like using? And are you an Apple person or are you a Samsung person? And they always, whatever they lead off with, that's where I guide them to. If they're into Samsungs and stuff like that, then they should get a Samsung. If they're into Google, then they should get a Google. I'm just adding these pictures to the album. Okay. So that's the way I always guide people. All right, so let's refresh people. So I hope that I'm not gonna tell you like what's better to time that, because here's something that I think some of you probably know. Zach Talks Pixel, all my talking head videos are all shot on an iPhone 11 Pro Max on the selfie camera, 4K 30. This camera right here, this is an iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is the phone, same camera. I edit on a MacBook, Final Cut Pro. So I use both ecosystems, but I always grab my Android when I'm running out the door. The iPhone honestly just sits in the studio. Okay, so anyway, let me go to these macro photos. That one's blurry. They're not the clearest. I'm definitely gonna have to try this. They look better on the phone. I'm definitely gonna have to try this with a tripod or some sort of stand. Look there's gunk. There's gunk inside my keyboard. I don't eat at my keyboard. What is all this? What is this? It's gross. I'm definitely gonna have to clean up my keyboard. But yeah, there you guys go. There's some macro photos. Look, you can see the gunk right there. That's so gross. That's so gross. All right. Anyway. Cool. What other mode should we try, people? Should we try a night mode versus not night mode? Let's take a look here. Let's do... because night sight's always fun. I can't wait to get out and do astrophotography with this thing. This is going to be a lot of fun. So this is currently set to night sight. And... what do we want to take a picture of? It's so dirty. It's so not clean in here. The things you guys don't see, let me tell you. Let's see here. No, I want to go that way. Or maybe I should just head out tonight and post pictures on Instagram and Twitter, and you guys can kind of check them out, right? Because we are getting past an hour here. The show is getting past that time. But there you guys go. Let's just, oh my God, that fingerprint sensor. It's so much better out of the box. I'll tell you this. It is shorter, and I can definitely feel that based on where my hand is landing, my thumb is landing. Because before I had to go up a little bit more. That 0.7 or whatever it is shorter is definitely making a big difference. So sometimes it's not always about the length. But here we are, right? So there we go. Whoop. Here we go. Awesome. I like it. Definite improvements right away. Definite refinements. That is definitely for sure. Oh, we were gonna compare the colors, weren't we? We were gonna compare the colors. So let's get rid of this box. Here's the 7 Pro, and I have to. Here we go. I have to trade this in anyway, and I have to remove... I don't have to remove this, but yeah, we're taking off the D brand, everybody. Ugh. All right. And... all right. D brand is off there. This year's is definitely darker, even if I were to swap them around because of the lighting. You can tell. You can definitely tell. Let's get rid of that. You can definitely tell. I almost prefer the darker as well. I know that the other colors like the hazel and the white and everything, they look gorgeous. They really do. But ultimately, people, I am going to be putting a skin on this. I really love how Google has totally embraced and said, nope, we're doing a camera bar and it's going to be in your face and it looks like this. Look at the fingerprints. Oh, such a shame. Yeah. I wish they would do a matte finish. I hope the Pixel 8 is a matte finish and everything like that. I'm not a fan of glossy phones. I think the rest of us kind of agree. You know, the sides, there are some matte elements on the sides and stuff like that, but yeah, it's just the fingerprint sensor is just so much better. Oh my god. So I don't know if they made it bigger. I know it's still an optical sensor. I'm definitely gonna have to dive into that. I didn't do a lot of research on that, obviously, in advance of, you know, I'm trying to make sure my reviews and my constant reviewing of the device and whatnot is not swayed by anything else I've seen or whatnot. So there you guys go. There is the Pixel 7 Pro. Oop. What a beauty. What a beauty. What a beauty. Look at that. Put it right over here. See right there. You guys see the wide angle over here. I like even from a distance here, you can tell that this camera means business. I like it. I'm happy with that. That's great. The fingerprint sensor, I'm just so giddy about this. I can't believe it. You guys remember I was, you know, admittedly, I was really concerned last year when I did the live unboxing and how the fingerprint wasn't, it was obviously slow. It was very apparent. And then here we are now. Oh my god. I'm so happy about this. I know it seems like such a silly thing to get excited about, but dang, man. That's great to see that that's vastly improved. That's really great to see. All right. So, for those of you that have been here for the entire time, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We geeked out tonight. We set up a phone. Hopefully I didn't reveal too much personal information. And I will be putting chapters in for people that want to replay or want to rewatch. If you want to send this out to friends, family, whatever, that'd be awesome. I'll be recording maybe tonight a video for Zak Talks Pixel that will utilize a lot of the footage from this. And continuous Pixel coverage over there. Now, you guys know I'm doing the live streams. I think I have a creator coming on Thursday. I have to check with her again tomorrow, kind of thing. We've been going back and forth and things like that. But yeah, Thursday should be the convo with the creator. So we'll have a creator here. This person is a YouTuber, if you want to call her that. She's a YouTube educator and whatnot. So I'm excited about getting her on, pretty sure. And then I think the week after that, we have the Techno Buffalo possibly coming in. Hopefully he's not watching this going, oh, I didn't confirm. But I'm pretty sure he did tell me the week after. So we'll probably have the Techno Buffalo coming in the week after that, a week from this Thursday. I know that this weekend coming up is Thanksgiving. It's Thursday here in Canada. So hey, I will still be doing the thing on Thursday there. I don't know if we're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow because things have definitely changed now that I want to put out the content with Zak Talks Pixel. The current schedule right now over here on Zak Talks Tech has been Sunday through Thursday live streams, Thursday being the conversation thing, and obviously now I have missed a few here and there. I did miss a couple last week because I was sick. Still getting over whatever it is. This cold just will not shake. I'm not sure what it is. So as it stands right now, that's the plan, but there may not always be a live stream. So if you're not following me, I try to update people on the community tab. We now have a Discord, Twitter, Hive, Instagram. All the links are down below. So take your pick. I try to make sure that things are communicated out to you guys that way. So as it stands right now, I do plan to do a live stream tomorrow, but if things kind of get overtaken with what I'm doing with this and my plans with this, maybe not. But Thursday for sure with a conversation with the creator for sure. So thanks again for everybody for coming through tonight. I'm gonna zip through these comments again here, see if there's anything we missed. I appreciate all the suggestions and you know, do this kind of test, try this, and I definitely will. let's go through here. So we actually left off on camera there. And it is kind of a trans. I think I saw a jerry rig video there from Zach, the other Zach over there, jerry rig everything, where we took it apart, where because it's glass, you have to do that in order to have the wireless charging. Oh, that's something actually we can probably test right now. Here's my Nomad charger, and we'll just pop this on here. There we go, charging. So charging wirelessly. It's not a fast charge. Whoop, you guys saw it slipping there? Did you guys see it slipping? Oh man, because I don't have anything on it. All right, so the wireless charging works just great. Works just fine. Almost had a fall there. I gotta be careful. I remember last year the 6 Pro slipped off the desk twice during the live stream. Luckily I'm on carpet here and everything like that, right? So yeah. I don't think you guys had any more questions here. Enough for me to track your location. That's not creepy enough. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate that. Why do I keep streams to an hour? It seems to work best like that. I know that on Twitch and stuff like that, the streamers over there go for hours on end, but I don't think I'm that entertaining and whatnot. I have done longer streams and whatnot, but this is not one of them. I definitely want to break this down so that if anybody's searching for stuff, I'll be putting in common search phrases for the different chapters, like how to fingerprint setup, Pixel 7 Pro, and that'll be a chapter, for example, right? So I'll be working on that tonight. I basically, when I put my chapters in for the live stream, I basically watch the live stream over from start to finish. And sometimes when I put your comments up like this, it lets me know, okay, that's a section where I can call it chat and questions kind of thing. So that's how I work that. Anyway, people. Anyway, we're going to let's go ahead and put that there. We're gonna wrap things up here. Again, I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna run the outro here. Give it a thumbs up, share it out, all that kind of good stuff. See you guys on all the socials. You know where to find me. For the Hivers that came through tonight. The Hivers? The Hive people? The Buzz? The Busy Bee people? I don't know what they call them. The Hive crew. Appreciate you coming through and let me know. It's been fun over there setting things up and kind of starting off fresh and everything like that. So, Zalia, appreciate you coming through. That's awesome. Really appreciate you coming through. And for the rest of you, TechWare, not your typical man, Michael Pepper. Who else am I saying? Geonosis. We've got Don Coven, the whole crew here. Latrell. Oh man, I missed Latrell. Sorry, Latrell. How you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're here. LB, Septium, Tech Fury Needs, all the members. Don't think I missed anybody here. Lord Lewis, bunch of new people, and all the lurkers. Again, appreciate all you guys. We're gonna wrap things up here. Run the credits here, and I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. If not, I'll be posting pictures over on Zach Talks Pixel, both Instagram, Twitter, and whatnot. And there'll be definitely a clear definition between those accounts and whatnot on Twitter and Instagram, whatever, because there's a little confusion right now. Pixel stuff will definitely be on the Pixel channels there and whatnot, okay? Anyway, people, you guys all have a good night. I appreciate you. Me and the Pixel 7 Pro, we're going to go get set up. That's thumbnail material right there. You guys take care. Cheers.